This is Behind the Music. No, this is just a video to a friend. So, the year was, and I'm not sure who's listening, but I know someone will watch it and find use in it. The year was 2001 or 2002 when my best friend, Mr. Kurt Blackwood, showed me this software. This is before I even had a computer. This is before my family owned a computer. And he basically said, hey, it's pretty cool, check it out. And instantly I knew I had to find out what this thing was. And of course, over time, learned it was FL Studio. And now, pretty much one of the main softwares that musicians use to compose. It's a neat software. You find the sound you like, and it's not all percussion like that. There's some melodies, and you have the piano roll, so you can choose the chord or the note, or you can make melodies. Let me see if I could find a sound. So let's see. Okay, that's not producing anything, I don't think. Let's see. Let's look at a demo project. Let me see if it has a demo song. Templates. But I digress. We would just make music. I mean, to put it short. And let's hold on. That sounded good. So you drag that to the piano roll. You get your piano roll up, and you could play it. Hold on. For some reason, it's not. I don't know. But you put it on put the timing channel rack, they call it now. You put it on the step editor. We usually used 16 steps. Or no, we use 32 steps. So there used to be a way to edit this thing so you could show 32 steps. And then you set the tempo. So the tempo would be around 80 or 90 for hip hop. Quick search on Yahoo. This was before Google was the thing. And we would just build music. Simple as that. Look at that, full riff. And then we would, after we built what we thought was a complex beat, and what we eventually realized was nowhere near what you would hear in music. You know, when you hear Timbaland on the radio, when you hear Jay-Z, you know, when you hear the R&B. I think this was probably around the time of Beyonce, but I don't think I was listening to Beyonce, to be honest. What was it? Jurassic 5. So let's pull up some of that now. Jurassic 5. I remember Brown Sugar. Or Brown Girl? Was it Brown Girl? Let me see. No, it was, we've been friends for a long time, a very close friend of mine, I loved you like it was mine, but thin line, there it is. Keep in mind, this is me and Kurt, we were probably 14 or 15, so this is 20 years ago. Time flies. Shit. Put yourself in motion. Woo! And of course, we didn't have the money to buy this music. And there was no Spotify. It was Napster. We were pirates. So we got the album on Napster and we learned the lyrics. Even the software, whatever we can find on whatever website had a download, and I'm sure the kids are doing it nowadays too, but don't want to encourage them to do that. But we learned what at the time we thought was just software anybody could use, but this is like professional level style. I don't want to call it professional, but this is what real music producers are using. And then we constructed our album. We made the beat, FL Studio, and brought it over into Acid. This was when Sonic Foundry owned Acid, and then Sonic Foundry dropped Acid, and Sony got Acid, and then Sony dropped Acid, and then Magic's got Acid, and now I don't know what's going on. And here, time passes, and here we are. This was, so we'd bring the instrumental in. We would add a track and it would just be the instrumental wherever it was, doesn't matter. And then sync the tempo. So the tempo in FL Studio, you would match to the tempo on this timeline. And Acid always has like a demo track. So when you downloaded Acid, you got to hear what Acid could do. To this day, they still have the demo track, which is interesting. Wish I could play that back for you, but for some reason it's not playing. Probably audio drivers, audio devices. Still remember this thing. So what do we need to use? Microsoft Sound Mapper, maybe. There we go. But the tempo's all off. So we'd slow it down. Let me see. Because hip hop is 80 to 90 or 90 to something like that beats per minute. So we got it. We imported the instrumental. Got our little $12 mic from Walmart. Literally a computer mic you could buy at Walmart. And learned the software in and out. Now, I wouldn't say we mastered the software, but we knew a lot. You could pan the audio, and then you could do recording with automation on these sliders. So if you wanted to hear the voice slide from ear to ear, you could automate that. And then we had the filters. I remember how to get to the the little FX thing. Let me see if I could find it. This is so nostalgic right now. You guys have no idea. So we'd come in here and find the little F, that little F. Here it is. And you'd bring up the sound effects. And you could add all these different sound effects to your songs, to the actual parts of the song. It was something else. And now it's pretty much what they use. We had all these sound effects, echoes. Excuse me, burp. So let's say we wanted to isolate this track. The exclamation point for solo, here we go. Let's say we wanted to add a wicked echo to that. We would dynamics, echoes and delay, multi-tap delay, I remember that one. Let me see if I could get a better one, better preset. Cathedral, these used to sound so spacious. Stadium, let's see that one. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. The birth of the album. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We just pieced it together, recorded, took inspiration from what we saw, what we found online. Got to the point where we're using software like this to record. This is actually the thing, the type of software producers use. And we had this level of access to powerful software and the whole internet to learn it. It was such a good time. Now, I leave you with what I consider to be one of the best tracks on that album. Instrumental produced by Sean Hollis. Lyrics by Imperialist Gates and myself, Mr. KJ. Recorded, I don't know, we probably recorded this at your house and my house, or I don't know, probably a combination, but definitely a work of art. Here you go. This is to the fan, whoever listens to our music.
Here you go, bump heads, rock, toes lock, shows nothing but I suppose when you lace tracks against those made for 8 tracks, you can't relax, face facts when I monopolize the sound, hit the ground, take a wall down, pound of that lyrical contortion. When 4 scores ago, people tied up divorcing, 4 coasting on meals that fall in proportions. What's really being said is y'all getting lost in my lyrics. Those on the vibes by theories, always hardest to hear this when the brand is imperialist. For real, get serious, always you delirious. Nothing you say is mysterious. Ain't no use in denying the truth that you just plain oblivious. Get a man spectacles, lay on my vegetables. Listen on my festival. When you hear it's questionable. Get a man spectacles, lay on my vegetables. Listen on my festival. When you hear it's questionable. Get a man spectacles, lay on my vegetables. Listen on my festival. When you hear it's questionable. Get a man spectacles, lay on my vegetables. Listen on my festival. When you hear it's questionable. Sorry.
Take the pick up a gun, pull the trigger and
Sorry.
take the pull out a pen, let it out and rap.
Sorry.
Take the hit you with the slip in the back. What do you say to that? Question number intent. Why do I do this frugal business? Fruitless is it? Rapping on addicts, sporadic words attack. I try to pat it or so, but then again I pick up a pen. Thinking about switching to invisible ink. What is my intent? Maybe world domination. I could if I'm patient. A little concentration and a lot of waiting till everybody's dead and the world is mine. Then I'll stop my rhyme. Question number intent. I spit lyrics to man. Physics so delicious. Listen, twisted the skin. I gotta be worded. I spit again. Now I'ma understand how to flow. I'm an addict and I can't let go. Should I say that slow? I can't let go.
Spectacles, lay on my vegetables. Listen on my festival. When you hear it's questionable. Get a man spectacles, lay on my vegetables. Listen on my festival. When you hear it's questionable. Get a man spectacles, lay on my vegetables. Listen on my festival. When you hear it's questionable. Get a man spectacles, lay on my vegetables. Listen on my festival. When you hear it's questionable. Second verse, watch me pace. Questionable words, design and place to fill the space. Tracy block, cause it rhythm fill my bass. So, is you wondering, A, what they be conjuring? Is this what you're pondering? B, cause you responding. So A is B, then B is gonna be A. This is adding the questions as I continue to say. This is just another version of the mind game we play. Becoming confused by situations, always holding us up at bay. But you gotta understand, this is just a part of it. Confusion is the heart of it, but still, it's just the start of it. Sometimes you gotta spit a lot of it. Keep it up and then be moderate. Cause whether or not you miss will decide if you got it.
Intent. Intent. Question number intent. Question number intent. Question number intent. Questionable intent. Questionable intent. Questionable intent. Outcast said if you don't plan to rap your best line together, you'll regret it. Okay, KJ, tell me what you're saying. The bigger the rhyme, the better the style, the better the rhyme, they'll sweat it. 1 ounce of arrogance and pride, you left it.
Yeah, that's spectacle. Man, I'm on the spectacle.
Yeah, don't man, spectacle.
Yeah, that man spectacle. Man, I'm on the spectacle.
Yeah, the man spectacle.
What you hear is questionable. Yeah, that man spectacle. Man, I'm on the spectacle.
Yeah, don't man spectacle.
Yeah, that man spectacle. Man, I'm on the spectacle.
Yeah, the man spectacle.
What you hear is questionable.
This video is dedicated to the dreamers who think anything is possible. Thank you.